Six the musical. What are my thoughts? Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. You are at the home of the Forever Theater Kid. Make sure that you subscribe for more theater related content. Maybe some more apartment, New York actor creating her own boho space in a outside New York City apartment. So if you want to see all that kind of content, the ins and outs of what it is to be a performer, a cruise ship singer, a working actor, an unemployed actor, what it means to be the in-between of all the things that it is to be an actor. You are here, you are home, I hope you'll stay. Can we just note how cute? I literally have in a whole bedroom now. Peacock chair. 2 words. Facebook Marketplace. Could be 4 words. It's just announced the other day and I literally called it. My theater senses were tingling. I knew something was a rise. Six the musical is coming to Broadway. I freaking knew it. And you know what? I am so here for it. I cannot wait. I bet you thought that maybe Emily wasn't into it. Well, if you follow my Instagram at all, you'll know that I am obsessed. I'm so in love with Six the Musical. I've never seen it, but I've been listening to it for almost a year now, and I am like, so I'm here to let you know what Six the Musical is about, why I think it's going to be great on Broadway, why we need more shows like this on Broadway, why I am so amped. Six the Musical is a rock pop concert styled musical based upon the 6 wives of Henry VIII of England. Now Henry VIII is one of those notorious British dudes. Everybody always talks about how they were divorced from him or beheaded. Nobody actually really talks about their stories. Maybe a little bit of like Anne Boleyn. That's about it. Toby Marlowe and Lucy Moss created, from what I've read, like they were doing their finals. I'm just looking up right now on, this is from Deadline.com. Marlowe and Moss, when they were 24 and 25, I've done nothing with my life, devised the original concept of starting 6 when they were students at Cambridge University in early 2017. This was literally just written. It was first presented as the Cambridge University Musical Theatre Society submission to the Edinburgh Festival Fringe later that year, playing a 1-month run and featuring student actors. And it has just progressed and progressed and progressed. It was on the West End. It won an award, but it was nominated for a bunch of Laurence Olivier awards. It was in the UK for quite some time and on the West End, and then it's in Chicago right now. It's just finishing up its Chicago run. I believe it's going to Boston. I believe it also might be going to DC. Correction, it's going to Boston, Edmonton, and then Broadway. And then February 2020, February 13th is when previews are expected to begin, and it is supposed to open on March 12th, 2020. It says the cast is soon to be announced. I'm devastated. That means I am not in the original cast of 6. So, the characters, we got 6 queens: Catherine of Aragon, Anne Boleyn, Jane Seymour, Anna of Cleves, Catherine Howard, and Catherine Parr. Friends, Romans, countrymen, countrywomen. This play is going to be so freaking amazing because number 1, short and sweet, and it packs a punch. Hour and 15 minutes, unless they add new things for the Broadway run. The only complaint that honestly I've heard people say is that it's just not long enough. There's not enough song. And I think that's awesome that people are actually complaining that it's not long enough. Each female character has their own song, except Anna of Cleves. It sounds like The House of Holbein is kind of like her song as well, but I don't know. When I first started listening to it, I was in rehearsals for my last ship, and I was going through a really rough time in rehearsals, and where I really felt like I wasn't enough, I felt, well, because I was made to feel like I wasn't enough by certain people. I didn't feel strong and empowered. I think my friend could sense that I was having like a really off week. Shane, how you doing? I know you're on a ship, so you're probably not watching this, aka I don't know if you ever watch my videos. If you do, that would be really nice if you would tell me, because I love you so much. He was just like, hey, you need to listen to Six the Musical. You will be obsessed. And from that point on, at like a quarter of the way through rehearsals to the end, it was on every single morning, non-stop, waking me up, empowering me, getting me through my rehearsals, honestly. It's great music to listen to when you're at the gym. It's great music to listen to when you need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry. Forever Theater Kids, when we go out to the club, we're not really listening to anything except Beyonce and like really pumped up musical theater music. Am I right? Am I right? 2 things that I think are really great about Six are this. Music-wise, I think what's really fantastic is that When I first heard the music, it reminds me of Stephen Schwartz, of how, because he did Godspell when he was in college, it was like his thesis, and it really seems like Six was Marlo and Moss's kind of baby that they birthed after school. Like, are they the next Stephen Schwartz? Like, you know what I mean? Because they created things so young and so fresh and so new that it's gonna be household music in my eyes. Sticks in your head. Any of these songs could literally be on the radio. Oh my gosh, just like Godspell. The music in Godspell back in it's either late 70s or early 80s, but the music of Godspell was on the radio. Day by day, it was a hit. It was on the radio all the time. And so I really think that this is a great balance, is a great comparison, because any of these songs on the Six soundtrack could absolutely be on the radio today. And people would think that they were written by Beyonce, Adele, Rihanna, all these artists that a lot of this music pays homage to. When I first started listening to it, everything was like kind of clicking in different areas. I wasn't specifically thinking, oh, that song sounds like Beyonce. Oh, that song sounds like Adele. Now that I know that all this music is kind of based off of different pop and pop rock, pop R&B artists, immediately when I started listening to it, I was just like, wow, this music is the birth child, style-wise, of Lin-Manuel Miranda and Todrick Hall. It's the rhythm, it's the pattern. It really feels like it's part of a new genre of musicals, and that's what is really exciting to me, because they tell a story through like beat and rhythm, and that's not as common in musical theater, but I really do think it's becoming a genre of its own. Lin-Manuel Miranda really did create or pushed forward his genre of rap and rhythm and rhyme and dynamics in music. It's totally inspired by Lin-Manuel Miranda, and if it's not, like, it's a very close comparison. When I'm listening to the music, how clever the lyrics are and how clever the puns are. Okay, ladies, let's get in reformation. Can we? Wordplay, it reminds me so much of Todrick Hall and different references that he wants that are contemporary to now and brings them into his music that make it so fresh and fun and punches you right in the face. And that's what Six does. The other, and I think probably more important thing that Six at least says it does, so I'm from what I've seen so far, it looks like they're owning up to what their casting call has been. I typed in Six the Musical just to see if anything would pop up, and I found this. This is a casting notice from June. I'd heard rumor that casting wise they're really encouraging for inclusivity of racially diverse, culturally diverse in terms of like how you identify in your gender. So and if I'm not saying that correctly, I do apologize. So this is the casting call. I found it. Sensational singer, dancer, actor required to perform the 6 wives of Henry VIII and their alternates as they reunite to tell their stories in a form of pop concert. Then it goes into, aside from like what you need like talent wise, this is what they're saying. All self-identifying female and non-binary performers are welcome and encouraged as long as they are comfortable playing female roles. Looking to cast the most exceptionally talented group of people regardless of size, shape, ethnicity. Thank you! Thank you. That is what it's about. That is what it is about. It is about inclusivity. It is about acceptance. Different people, different shapes on a stage. I cannot tell you, when I watch any musical that has people of different shapes and sizes, ethnicities, it is so refreshing and it is so needed, because it is so boring to see the same freaking people on every stage. It gets boring. I can't watch it anymore. I just I turn off. And it's such a shame, because those people are talented as well and deserve our time. But by consistently casting everybody that looks the same, you're doing a disservice to the people who are working their asses off in that show. You make everybody look like a machine. You make everybody look one way, and so all you see is the movement, which is great, but you don't see the personality and the performance and the hard work of the inner monologue and the inner actor coming out, because everybody looks the same. So when you see different sizes, your eyes are just pulled into every direction. Whether you agree with the casting choice or not, it's interesting and it's good and it's necessary and it's real life. If art is supposed to magnify and translate life onto a stage, then make it look like real life. So thank you, Six the Musical. Any woman could be a queen. Ugh, it makes me so mad when we just don't think outside the box. So I am so excited, because even from when I was watching videos from the West End, there are girls that are thick and they are living their truth on that stage, and they've got better voices than I've heard in many other places. So I think that's incredible. I am so freaking excited for Six. I can't wait for it to come out. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to be in it, manifesting that. I don't have anything else to say except thank you, Six, for doing the work and having the courage to really make a scene and make a stand and make yourselves heard. I'm so excited for you to come to Broadway. You're gonna freaking slay it because we need you. The world needs you. I am here for it. I'm so happy I'm on land to talk about it. So, if you want to see a cover of anything from Kiss, what? Anything from Six, let me know in the description bar below what would you like to hear me sing. I'll go for any of it, as every single song is a bop, a jam, it's my anthem. They are my queens. I bow down. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to find out. Apparently I'm starting to talk about theater news now, so that's a thing. And then if you want any advice on how to live and breathe performance and what it takes to thrive when you're striving for a new job in the performing world. And I will see you in my next freaking one. In the meantime, if you want to go check out some of these videos I have listed right here, theater related, cruise ship related, travel sometimes. Alright, enjoy it, binge it, love it, hate it. I'll see you guys in my next one. Do you like these? Do you like these, like talking about current events in theater? If you do, give this video a thumbs up. If you don't, tell me down below and tell me an idea of something you would like to see. That's what. I have a peacock chair. I'm royalty on a throne.